Friggin' hell, man. I'm still in a good mood. I'm going to stay in a good mood, damn it. I'm not going to let other people's bullshit, that's what it is. That's what it is. It's bullshit affect me. Jesus Christ, but I'm mad right now. I just got off the phone with my grandmother, my last living grandparent, my mamaw. I called her like a week or two ago and talked to her. No, it's been like 2 weeks ago because it was before I quit work. Yes, whoever in the hell is running their goddamn mouth and being like, she quit her job, she's not working. Yes, I quit my job. I'm not working, motherfucker. Do you get it? So go scream it from the rooftops, apparently, because that's what the fuck she was just trying to get at on the goddamn phone. And then she wants to treat me like I'm a fucking moron. And I called because I sent my daughter messages on her messenger, and usually she looks at them. And, you can see where they've read it. And so I sent her some last night, and I sent her some this morning, telling her, I missed her and good morning. And she hasn't looked at them. So I got concerned. I got worried. Then I had these shitty people. I'm sorry, okay? I tried. But when you went off on me about my kid, telling me that you are going to make sure that my child never comes home, and that I am never going to get a blessing because I say goddamn too much. You have royally pissed me off, so I think you're a piece of shit. And I hope you see this video. I'm not going to set it on my Facebook right now because I don't want all the goddamn attention. But you, lady, that's older than me, that's supposed to act more mature than me, holy fucking shit. Who the hell says that to somebody? And somebody that they know, I'm struggling. Who the hell says that? You had no fucking right to say that shit to me. Fuck, I'm mad. I'm so tired of older people and their fucking shitty, goddamn narcissistic motherfucking attitudes. I have goddamn motherfucking had it. Sorry, I was eating just a minute ago before I called her. Son of a bitch. She tried every way in the world to get me to tell her that I had quit my job. She said, "Well, did you get off work last night?" Well, just asking me random in the middle of me trying to just slowly have a conversation with her and be like, hey. And she's like, oh, I was fixing to get me something to eat. And the dog, she went back just like she did before when I called 2 weeks ago. And I've not spoke to her since my daughter was taken from me back in fucking December. It's been almost a goddamn year, and I called her 2 fucking weeks ago. And she wanted to talk to me about how she didn't have a perm in her hair. And now she wants to talk to me about her and the dog are eating. And that's another thing too, that she'll deny if you say it to her, because she's a liar. My grandmother is very good at lying and very good at being two-faced, and she's a Gemini. But she's narcissistic in her own damn ways, and that's how it stemmed, and that's how the whole fucking abuse shit has happened. And that's just like I just watched, some comedian, George something another, and he said he was talking about the baby boomers and about how they were all drugs and sex and cocaine, and now, that they're all, like, they used to have fun, and then they grew up and, like, they realized they had to, actually do shit. And what was it? He said something about how they was, I want it, so I'm gonna get it. I want it, I get it. I want it, I get it. And they lived in that fucking mentality. And then they went along and they had damn kids. They had us. And they're just like, no, you gotta work for it. Do you know that I put food in your belly? Do you know that I did this for you? Do you know? Do you know? And treating our generation like shit. Like, fucking hell, people. Shut the hell up. God damn it. Oh my God. God damn it. Whew, make me mad. Fucking hell, I'm mad. Son of a bitch, I'm mad. Whoa. I'm so mad. I'm so mad at people's bullshit. Even my grandparents lived with us until I was 7 or 8. They lived with us. Then my grandmother just lived right, literally like 50 fucking feet away, maybe. Or whatever. Well, no, it's probably 100, I guess, or whatever. But just a couple feet away from us until I was 11. My parents didn't even have to fucking raise a kid alone. They didn't even have to raise us alone. They always had a babysitter. When they were young and I was real little, hell, if it wasn't for my grandmother, we probably wouldn't have fucking survived, in all goddamn honesty. I don't know. I don't even know. I don't even know what to say anymore. Other than stupid and bullshit and fuck you. And see, my grandmother does this thing where she stays in the circles of conversations. So somebody has told her that I've quit my job. And so in that, she's going to try to get it out of me without asking the actual fucking question. Because she don't have the fucking balls to, okay? She don't have the nerve to, she don't have the guts to. And she has always been like this. So instead, she asked me twice about, did I work last night? And then she asked me once about how I was doing financially. And then she asked me again about how the fuck, what was it? Something about, well, I should be doing pretty good since I'm getting 40 hours a week. Money. Money, money. Jesus Christ. Whew. Jesus Christ. Fucking hell, man. Damn, people. Damn, people. Oh my God, I'm so mad. I'm so mad. I don't know what happened when the older generation had children and they were like, yeah, we're going to pop out kids so we can use them. Hey, hand me the TV remote. Hey, live with me forever. Hey, be my chauffeur. Hey, take me here. Hey, do this for me. Do that for me. Do this for me. Do that for me. Because the way the economy was and everything, and it was like free love, and let's go and have sex with whoever we want to. Let's climb in and out of bedroom windows in the middle of the night, and our parents just laugh and giggle because they're fucking high as shit too, or they just, oh, well, that's part of life, that's part of growing up. You do that shit now, you fucking parents look at you like you goddamn insane, and then, hell, I was with a guy that was 7 years older than me and had a kid with him, okay? And this boy, because, he was still young, even though he wasn't a boy, but his mentality, and he was raised just a few years, so his generation's within my generation, if you will. And I was like, hey, come sneak me out so that way I can go four-wheeling with you. Because I'm 30 years old and I've never even been on a fucking four-wheeler except for like one time with a damn 12-year-old kid when I was fucking like 20. And it was like for 5 seconds, literally. I've never been on a four-wheeler. I've never gone. I've never had anybody offer. I've never had anybody give a shit. I live in the most shitty, I don't even know anymore. Because I had just a few people earlier, or last night, I had 3 people put 3 positive comments, if you will, on some stuff that I wrote, and I'm just like, holy shit. It's like the Holy Grail. Nice people exist. Oh my fucking God. I think where I live is hell. I'm really starting to wonder, because and I was even on TikTok just a few minutes ago before I called my damn grandmother, and a cop on there, he's like, hey, there's a lot of mean comments going on here, and you don't need to be doing that, and he's like, and there's a lot of people that battle depression and stuff, and he's like, so, you don't need to be doing that. And he's like, so if there's anybody battling depression, they're dealing with stuff, and everything, he's like, get up, smile, at yourself in the mirror, or whatever. And he's like, and if you need somebody to talk to, I'm here. Dude, just in fucking saying that, do you realize how fucking nice you are being and how rare that is? Like, that is so fucking rare. Like, most people are just out for themselves. Like, dude, you gonna do amazing shit with your fucking career, but damn, that's all I can say. Because I was just like, okay, yeah, another positive person. Shit, yeah. I don't know if I live in negative damn central or what the fuck. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I have never met such bitchy ass people in all my life. And maybe it's because the businesses around here, and maybe it's because the fucking chemical spills years ago. I don't know what the hell's wrong with these sons of bitches, but I want out. Like, that's all I can think in the back of my head is I want out. And I've been wanting out. And that's one thing even that I used to fight with my family about, because, like, I used to be like, oh, I'm going to get a license, I'm going to get a car, I'm going to go off, I'm going to have my own life, I'm going to do this, I'm going to move here, I'm going to do that. And they're like, no, you're not, no, you're not, no, you're not. And then even my daughter, bless her heart, I told her not to tell nobody. But I was like, we're going to save up money and we're going to move to Texas. Like, that was one of my places that I was like, we're going to move to Texas. I've been to Texas once before with my husband, my ex-husband, who is a truck driver, and I fucking fell in love with it. I mean, I loved it. And I don't know why, but I just did. And I just felt drawn there. And then Joel Osteen, his church is in Houston, Texas, I think. But anyways, so I was like, fuck yeah, we're going to go there. We're going to live there. That's where we're going to be, And my sister caught wind of me saying that, and instead of being encouraging in any way or whatever, she says back to my child, which my child tells me, and I'm like, why did you even mention that to your aunt? Your aunt that you're 11 years old and you've never even spent the night with her. Never even spent the night with her one and only aunt. That's from the one and only sibling that I have, and never even spent the night with her. But in all honesty, I'm kind of glad. Because my sister is just, and I don't want my kid, fucking hell, man. Oh my God. People make me so mad. But my sister says to my daughter, and my daughter tells the message to me, that my sister says, with what money? Okay, sis, you graduated with honors, right? Now I know I'm some dumb little country bumfuck retard in your fucking opinion. And I know you think you're a fucking genius in comparison to me. But God gave me 2 fucking feet, did he not? I can walk. Then on top of that, we live in a world today that you can bum a ride off of people still, like you used to back in the old days. That shit ain't changed. Only thing that has changed is that it has kind of become more dangerous. But then with the technology of cell phones, it kind of has it. It's kind of a toss-up. It's kind of a win-win. But that wasn't how I was going to do it. You ever heard of a thing called a bus ticket? You pay money and get on a bus and it takes you where the fuck you're going? Now, I know we live in bumfuck negative ass central over here where you can't even get a fucking cab to come pick you up. Or if you do, you gotta pay $20 extra because you're outside of city limits. And we don't have no fucking local transportation in this bitch. Okay? We don't have a fucking local bus around here. But there are ways to do stuff. And how the Fuck, you don't know that with your "I graduated with honors" attitude. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with you, okay? I don't. And in all honesty, if that's what my child would have been spending the night with, is somebody that cannot problem solve, then, hey, she's better off. Just saying. I may not be the best, but damn it, I try. Whew, fucking hell. Damn, made me mad. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. So mad. I'm so mad, but I'm still in a good mood. So, yes, I am without a job right now. I'm taking care of me. And how the hell you cannot be happy about that is beyond me. But yeah, I called my grandmother just to check on my daughter because my daughter's not looked at her messages, just to make sure that she's alive. Because my dad killed my fucking dog the day I brought my child home from the hospital when I gave birth to her, okay? Because he was convinced he was going to have to pay $1,000 because he's living back in old bumfuck times. He's going to have to pay $1,000 for that baby to come home. No, I'm on Medicaid. No, you're not. You're still on my insurance. No, I'm not. Why do you think you haven't paid a doctor bill yet? Because I've been on Medicaid. That's why. And so, to retaliate against me, plus I'd pissed him off, a week before, and we got into an argument, and that's right, my aunt came over, and my aunt babied me. My aunt babied me, because she does that. She's the meanest, most ruthless bitch, and then she's the nicest, kindest person. It's like fucking bipolar disorder or some shit. Because you piss her off, you disagree with her, she wants you dead. She don't give a shit who you are. Even if you're her own fucking child. She don't fucking care, man. She wants your ass dead. But as long as you've not said anything against her, and as long as she can get some attention in the process of giving you attention, and by that I mean she gets a good pat on the back or a good, oh, you're a nice person, then she'll be kind to you. I'm pregnant. She comes over. She's trying to talk to me. I just ignore for the most part. I'm like, yeah, this and that. I go to my bed and she followed me in there talking to me, and they's talking to me about, was I scared and all this. I don't want to talk about that shit. Not with y'all. I done know y'all. I'm good. We good up in here, okay? I'm good. And I'm like, I'm tired. I'm gonna lay down. Trying to get y'all the fuck out of my room. And instead, she climbed into bed with me and starts rubbing my stomach. So in that, I became vulnerable. So in that, I was like, you know what? I am pregnant. You know what? I am going through a lot. You know what? Her dad is in prison. You know what? I have been alone. You know what? My sister even made fun of me. You know what? My mom's been an asshole to me. You know what? My dad's been a shithead to me. You know what? I do deserve to feel vulnerable and be all kind of babied the last week of my damn pregnancy. Plus, my cat had just fucking died. My cat got fucking salmonella poisoning from fucking Fancy Feast. So I was like, yeah, I deserve to kind of be in a weakened state or whatever. I deserve to be vulnerable with you here, and since you're still here, and whatever, and I deserve this last week of just being babied, because I don't get that. So then she left or whatever. She was just there that night. And the very next day, I do believe, or within a week later, I was so tired one night right before I had my daughter, like week before I had her, or a few days, or whatever. I was exhausted. I am talking wore the fucking slap the Sam hell out. And I had no idea why, other than I just was. I couldn't keep my eyes open. And I went and laid down, and I cried a little. And I was trying to go to sleep, and my dad started beating and banging in the fucking kitchen. The damn dishes. Because him and Mom were arguing. And so I went in there, and I stood, and I said, Dad, I said, I stood in the den. So the den and the kitchen, like, all that's in between is the dining area. And it's open. So I'm standing in the den after exiting my room, and he sees me standing there, and he knows I'm standing there wanting attention because I'm just standing there in silence looking at him. And I wait for him to pay attention, and he looks up at me and he says, What is it? And I said, Dad, I said, I'm trying to sleep. I said, could you be quiet? Could you quieten it down? This motherfucker comes towards me like 4 or 5 steps. He's almost halfway past the damn table. He's got a pot in his hand. And he's like, This is my goddamn house, you fucking whore. You fucking bitch. You think you know every goddamn thing. You ain't nothing but a fucking bitch, you fucking bitch. Why don't you take your damn ass back in there and shut the hell up? This is my goddamn house. I'll do what the fuck I want to do. You shut the hell up, you fucking bitch. Goddamn whore. I'm just standing there. Because I'm enraged. I can't move. And I don't want my baby to be hurt. So I just stood there. And he's like, Yeah, you ain't nothing but a fucking whore. That's all you damn grew up to be. That's all I raised your ass for, was you to be a fucking whore. Go around and goddamn spread your fucking legs, you goddamn cunt, and get pregnant. And you know what? You ain't nothing but a bitch. And that baby you're carrying inside your goddamn body, she ain't gonna be nothing but a fucking bitch neither, you goddamn whore. And then I literally did that I just did, because I do that because stupidity. What do you do with that level of ignorance and disrespect and stupidity? And I just stood there for a second, and I was like, fuck this shit. And I went to my room. Then I was so mad, I literally started crying. I was like having a nervous breakdown, if you will. And I think I tried to get on the phone, and he knew I would do that. So he got the phone or some shit, and he's like, Don't you get on that phone. You know, he picked up the other line, house phone. And then he unplugged it. Yeah, he unplugged it, I remember. And I snuck back in there because I was like, Oh, hell no. You are not going to shoot my fucking nerves and cause me to go into early labor and not grant me at least being able to talk to somebody. So I was like, fuck this shit. So I went in there and I snuck kind of around him and I plugged the phone back up. Well, when he seen me do that, he went out the front door, slammed the goddamn door, was out there screaming and walking up and down the driveway, talking to him damn self and cussing like a sailor. And then my mom was like, What's going on? What did you do? What did you say to him? And I said, I just asked him to be quiet so I could get some sleep. And she's like, You shouldn't have done that. And I'm just like, Nah, shit. You know? And then I'm just like, But I thought, you know, because like I said, I was put, because of what my aunt did, I was put in a vulnerable state of mind where I actually thought for once maybe I was important. And so that state of mind had stuck with me. And so I heard him coming back up the steps, and I ran back to my room. And I ran back to my room to get my clothes and stuff because I knew I was not staying there that night. And I was like, I'm going to go to Aunt Sally's. Like, that's one of my aunts, and that's not even a real name, so. But I was like, I'm going to go to Aunt Sally's, or I'm going to go somewhere, or I'm going to fucking go somewhere. I was like, I'll even go to the damn dad's mom's house. I was like, I'm getting the fuck out of here. And my mom, I said that to her, like, whenever, what was it? He disappeared after he came in. I went to my room. And then he went to his room, and I came back out, and I grabbed the phone. She said, what are you doing? I said, I'm getting the fuck out of here. And I walked outside, and it started sprinkling. And I called 2 or 3 numbers, and I got a hold of my Aunt Debbie. And, like, she was like, holy shit, because I was crying, and I was screaming. And she's like, I'm coming to get you right now, And so she came and got me, and I think I spent 2 nights over there. But I know I spent 1 night over there with her. And I remember my Uncle Mike, and he's passed away now, and he was like, here, put your feet up, and you need to put your feet up. You got swelling in your ankles, and this and that. And I was floored that anybody gave a shit about my body and about what, if my ankles was swelled or any goddamn thing. Like, I was just astonished and, like, in shock when they insisted that I prop my feet up and that I take it easy. And then my aunt called my grandmother, which is my dad's mom, the one that's still alive, and was like, you need to tell him. He don't need to be doing that to her with her this far in her pregnancy. So he was probably still mad about that, in all honesty, but he ended up killing my damn dog the day I came home from the hospital. He tried to antifreeze poison her. It didn't take, and so he strangled her to death by carrying her off the ground with her harness. And in all honesty, I don't even think she was dead when he put her in the ground, because she collapsed over by the tree that she was chained to. And I was trying to get bacon grease ready to feed her, to try to get her to throw up, to get her better. And my dad got really angry when he seen that I was going to do that. And so he went out and he started digging a hole. And I'm sorry, it's just making me nauseous to my stomach, because I feel the guilt of I should have done something. And that's the whole damn thing with my kid being over there, and why, if he can kill my dog out of spite, then what would he be willing to do to my child? And even though that was 12 years ago, like I said in the video before, this is not right that my daughter was taken from me. This is not right. God himself would not stand by my child being taken from me. I know that because I have enough common sense that if I was such an awful parent, that I wouldn't even have attempted to take care of my child. I used to play with baby dolls all the time when I was a kid. I used to dream of having a huge family. I took fucking child development classes. I was wanting to be a teacher. But then I had my kid and raising her all by myself and emotionally drained from her all the time and nobody putting back into me. And so I was just like, I can't do it with kids no more. And even when I went into her kindergarten class, there was these kids that, well, hell, my kids, most of them didn't know how to tie their shoes, and it was like field day. And like, no, it was like, they had a lot of parties at her first school because she went to the city school. So they could afford that. Yay for them. Poor county folk down here, hell, they can't afford shit. But, so they had a lot of parties. And so I went to every party because I was a stay-at-home mom. And they had, let's see, what would have been their first party? If school starts August, September, October, so Halloween, yeah. So they had the Halloween party, that's right. And then everybody got to meet Michaela, my niece, because I had to dig out a costume for her so that way she wouldn't feel left out. And I couldn't be mad at her for her being there, even though it's like, can this not just be about my child? You know, but then again, my child don't have any siblings, so it kind of panned out and taught my child to be more well-rounded in that situation. But, I remember all her little friends, you know, was like, who's this? You know, and I was like, that's her cousin, Michaela, and stuff. And, so the kids got to know me because I went to the Halloween, and it was my mother that drove, and my father a few times, I think. I don't know. That's what I'm saying, is like, I can take the good, but y'all's bad is not worth the good that y'all put in. So I'm done. Until you can fix that, I'm done. But, anyways, if they ever even fucking see these. But, so there was the Halloween party, the Thanksgiving party, the Christmas party, the Valentine's party, the Easter party. Yeah, I think that's it. I think we're at the end. I think so, that's it. And then there's field day. And then there was like 2 or 3 other little, you know, like PTA night, this and that, and da-da-da-da-da. And so these kids got to know me. And I remember, I mean, they knew me by my name. They didn't know me as Ava's mom. Instead, it was Heather. You know, and it was, Heather, will you help me? Heather, will you do this? Heather, will you, you know, and it was so precious. And, like, I remember field day, like, I was tying so many shoes on little feet, you know, and I was just like, holy shit, I think I kind of still want to be a teacher, or I still want a lot of kids. But then I was like, nah, like, whenever they was screaming on the damn bouncy house, I was like, nah, I think I'm good. You know? I was like, I think I'm good. But I've always cared about kids, and so somebody trying to act like I didn't want my kid, or like I've not tried my best, you know, to be a good mom, and that I don't try to be a good, you don't even fucking know me. And like I said, God himself would not stand by my child being taken from me. Like, this is not the handiwork of God, is the best way to put it. And there's lots of things in this world that's not the handiwork of God. And there's even things that I do as an individual in my home. Like, whenever I do get mad and I raise my voice. Anytime you do anything, no matter how insignificant it may seem to the generalized population, oh, well, you raise your voice because you're mad, you know. Even me screaming earlier on the beginning of this video, that is not the handiwork of God. But then again, maybe it kind of, I don't know, because I'm not God, you know. But Jesus Christ, and worry, me even worrying about my daughter, that's not the handiwork of God. God doesn't want you to worry. This world is just so backwards and corrupt and fucked up. And then people that are in power and stuff, they do corrupt the shit out of it even more for the most part. And that's the reason, like I said, that one cop or whatever, I mean, I don't know him personally and everything, but I was just like, at least he'll say that. At least he's not like some of these people that are cops or whatever, or military people that they're just all about showing off how strong they are mentally, physically, and that's all that they care about, is showing how strong they are, just so they can, like, you know, but just so they can get like some credit or whatever. But then again, who knows, they probably came from narcissistic ass parents and they don't even fucking know it and realize it, or even if they do, they're just like, well, that's the way that they got ahead and got all their money and got their good job, and so that's the way you gotta do that shit. Okay. I've only worked in fucking restaurants. I'm 30 years old. I have one child. 6 months after I got my first job, I moved out. My parents helped. They still helped. They were my ride. All that. I'm sitting here with a busted ankle. I'm sitting here with medical issues. For as far as just, I don't even know what they are. I know that a long time ago, I threw myself off some bleachers, busted my eye. In behind my eye sometimes hurts. My ankle, because of that, my thigh hurts. It's let up over the years. I know I have a heart murmur. I know I have really bad allergies. Just worst fucking allergies you could have possibly imagined. I know that I know that I'm not the best of the best, but at the same damn time, if I have to sit there and be some type of ruthless asshole just to have a title, just to get ahead, just to make it, and just to survive, I'm not gonna fucking do it. Like, unless it's a serious situation where it's like life or death. But if it's like just to be a cop, just to be a fireman, just to be an attorney, just to be a lawyer, just to be a judge, just to be this and that. If I have to be a ruthless dog that's going to like go through here and bite anybody that even looks like they're going to get in my way, just so I can make it, I will not do that to the best of my ability, because we're all human, and so occasionally it will happen, but I try to stay humble, and I will not fucking do that. I'll sit here and I'll be poor and I'll be broke if I got to, or whatever, and I'll deal. And it sucks. I ain't even gonna lie. Y'all built yourselves a wonderfully high pyramid with a top that leads to I don't even fucking know where. But it's just a pyramid for you to jump off in to be into the depths of hell, in my fucking opinion. So you keep on building that pyramid. That pyramid of lies, that pyramid of self-love that is so far ridden in your soul or whatever that you can't even pull your head out your own fucking asshole, you know? Like, if that's the way you want to be, then be that way. I don't know. I can't. It's like, where I worked, we'd get buses that come at night. Jesus Christ. We'd get buses that came at night, and the buses, sometimes would have these mostly men that were recovering addicts that were coming back home from where they'd been into rehab. And they'd be waiting on the shelter down here to pick them up. But the shelter don't pick them up, so they actually have to find a way home. And so they end up sitting there for 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 hours waiting for their ride or what the hell ever. And so anyways, these guys, they get off the bus, and usually they don't even have a phone, so we have to let them borrow the phones or whatever and stuff and everything. I completely forgot where the hell I was going with this. Oh my god, my mind just went blank because I looked down at the fucking phone charger. But, fuck. Oh my god, my mind just went poof. Apparently it must not have been that important. I don't even know what the hell. Damn. Talk about a brain fart from hell. But, Jesus Christ. Short-term memory. Oh, shit. Somebody's here.